Hello, everybody. Kind of an earlier upload today. Got three TTMs, and a freebie. We'll talk about that in a minute. Didn't feel like doing yard work. Make the video now. Get it up. Couple orders of business before I start showing autographs. This is our errors and omission portion of the video. Yesterday, I said some trivia that I was totally wrong about. I said there was 4 gyms to win AL Cy Youngs in the 70s. And I've been saying this trivia for like a couple years now. And I used Jim Lomborg as one of the guys, and he won it in 67. So I don't know how I got that so wrong, but there were 3 gyms to win AL Cy Youngs in the 70s. So if you want to still use it, go for it. Jim Palmer, Jim Hunter, and Jim Perry. Also, I said I was going to make this next time I say the Y word accidentally. Here's our Y word swear jar. Said the Y word yesterday. Dollar goes in. Some good will become of this because every time I hit $5, I'm going to send off to one of the guys in my stack. And I have a big stack of guys that cost $5. Most of it's like 60, 70 stuff. And every time I hit $5, I'll turn it into something good. If I'm going to swear in the house, I might as well get some good, might as well become of it. What else? Oh, I'm going to have to keep that hidden because I have a 17-year-old daughter. She'll make the money disappear out of that in a hurry. So you might not see that back there every video, but it's back there for now, just so I remember how to do it. So got a freebie in, totally free for a SACE. Somebody on sportscollectors.net said, hey, I'm good friends with Tony Fossis. Over the years, he's given me X amount of autographed baseball cards. I don't need them for anything. Shoot me a PM and I'll get them out to you. So I sent the list of the 3 Stadium Club cards that Tony Fossis has. And this guy had 2 of them. So I got my SACE off to Hawaii and got these back. 2 totally free Tony Fossis Stadium Club cards. Unfortunately, when I think of Mr. Fossis, I think of the comebacker he took to the face as a Red Sox. I was watching the game at the time in real time, and it was very, very graphic. He pretty much overcame it, although I don't think he was ever as effective as he was before that. He did recover and play again. So here we got 2 of our returns. We got 2 Puerto Ricos. And this one's kind of like an old-timey cancelization, like a hand cancel. That looks kind of cool. And West Palm Beach, Florida. We're going to start Puerto Rico. I would say south of the border, but it's not really true because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. This one's kind of thin. Feels like a 1. Here we go. Okay. Luis Melendez on a 73. Very happy to get that. Melendez is a Puerto Rico native. He played 8 years for the Cardinals and the Padres. Outfielder, kind of a light-hitting outfielder. And he led the AA in doubles in 1970, according to that. Happy to get that. Luis Melendez. I think he signs multiples, but just needed him on the 1 card. Only had the 1 card. Shipped it off. Here we go with a Puerto Rico. Little thicker. I have 3 things out to Puerto Rico. Well, 2 after the Melendez. So I know this is either this person or someone else. Jose Leaned. Okay, $1 per, which I did send. Interesting that he put back in here. Next time, $1 each. I think he does that no matter what, because I've heard of other people getting this, even though they put the $1 in. He just likes to write it just to make sure. So, you watched me get a lean back probably 3 or 4 months ago, maybe longer than that. But I decided to start this Stadium Club project, and he had a bunch. And the funny thing is, well, here's what I got. Just for now, I got the 94 as a Royal. There's the 92. And there's the 95. And he has a 93. And I have it and just didn't put it in the envelope. So I just bought myself another send out eventually. I'll probably give him a little 6-month break or something, just so I don't overwhelm him. But one per. Lean was a defensive wizard. Played mostly for Pirates and Royals. And as good as he was defensively, he made a crucial error in 92 NLCS Game 7, the one where Sid Bream came around from third and scored the game-winning, very famously, game series-winning run on a Barry Bonds' not very great throw to home plate. Sorry, Michael Myers, but when you're known for your defense and then you make an error in a crucial game like that, people are going to talk about it. West Palm Beach, Florida. Here we go. No real guesses on this one. And as you've seen, I usually make a fool of myself when I do make guesses. So here we go. Okay, very happy to get this back. I'm really forgetting if it was 5 or 10 per. His rate's kind of confusing. I think some people are sending 5, some people are sending 10. And I don't even remember which I sent. I don't have it written down here. Thank you for your donation. It will be used to support youth baseball and softball in Zeeland, Michigan. And there's a little baseball on the back. So 2 for 2 on Jim Kaat. 64. 73. Played for 25 years. He was a workhorse. 16 Golden Gloves. 3 All-Star games. And my cards are drifting off the screen. And was on the 82 World Series champions. And for me, he's at least deserves chatter for the Hall of Fame. I know he's been on a couple of the committee ballots before and has gotten support. I like him better than some people that are in there. But, that's always a tricky game to play, because whenever you say, I like Jim Kaat more than, let's say, Jack Morris, you're basically endorsing the other person. Anyway, very distinguished career. I mentioned in my note, he was behind the microphone for my all-time favorite, greatest baseball moment when Mariners won in Game 5 of 95 ALDS. And he was on the TV broadcast. He was the color man, and Brett Musburger was the play-by-play. And so he got to witness my favorite baseball history. Anyway, I mentioned that in my letter. Really good day. Got some free Tony Fossis cards. Jim Kaat. Always good to get a 64. 64 done. Some 73s. Luis Melendez. Jose Chico leaned $1 each. Thank you guys for watching.